When I think this, and I said, I say we concentrate on each other and let them handle their own stuff. They'll be all right. They'll work their way through it.
It'll work its way out.
It'll work their way through it.
It'll find a way that works its way out.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference. Let them work their way out.
Stress is one of those things that gets to you.
Right.
And if you're stressing about things, stressing about whether it be work or financial or whatever it may be, it's not good on the old ticker.
Absolutely.
When you're stressing out.
Makes
and
sense.
and I've worked in a number of stressful jobs through the years, it takes a toll on your body. It really does.
Really.
People don't realize that until what happened.
Right.
But it does. It takes a toll on you.
Wouldn't it be something if somebody 30 years old would listen to what you're saying right now? How much farther they could be ahead in their life if they would really say, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
There's some things I can, and I believe there's people that do out there. Yeah. There are some people, and there's some young people that really, I've seen some young people that really are learning to let other people handle their stuff.
Yeah.
And,
you gotta, I've heard this probably the last 30 years. I'm semi-retired law enforcement. And I've heard this from, you go to these different classes on in-service and stuff, and they tell you, you got to have a stress reliever. You got to have a way to release that stress, whether it be going and working out. You got to have the way to decompress. Mm-hmm. And the ones that are really good at doing that, they're good. The ones that don't do it, like me, and I did not do that.
Okay.
And that's probably ended up why I had what I had.
Okay.
I just didn't learn to decompress because, like I said, in a stressful job, I'm in the fire department, I'm chief of the fire department out in Clear Fork, and, plus some law enforcement, those are two stressful jobs right there. So I got a double dose of it.
Yeah.
Because, when you're a supervisor, you have people that, whether you're there or not, on a fire call or at work, whatever, you're still responsible for those people.
Right, makes sense.
And you're responsible for what their actions that they do and everything. And when you're out on something bad, you worry about them. You don't want to see nobody get hurt.
Right.
And you worry about that. Whether you're there or not, you're still in charge.
Yeah. You still got to bear that burden of it.
You do.
I know what you're talking about. We had a business where we done a lot of tree work. Right-of-way clearing, stuff like that. I was always worried about people getting hurt.
Right.
You
do.
think, even if you're not there, like you're saying, you're thinking about people getting hurt and thinking about things happening.
Yeah.
And same thing, man, with job when you're talking about, it just, tell me this. Let's talk about the fire department in just a minute or so, okay? Tell me something about that fire department. What's it called? Where's it at?
Clear Fork Fire Department.
Okay.
Clear Fork, Me and my dad started that fire department.
Huh.
I lost our family home when I was a sophomore in high school. And we had lost 3 homes within inside of a year down there, and it just took too long for the fire departments to get down there from the county here at the fairgrounds. And so we decided to organize a fire department. Me and my dad and some neighbors down there, we got together and started putting a process together to do that. And 3 years later, we was able to get it down there and break ground on the station that we're currently.